and welcome to Between the Dweebs. I'm Thomas, and with me is Dan from the Film Fanatics.
Hey guys.
And we've both seen 10 Cloverfield Lane. We both have a lot to say about it.
A lot to say about it.
So let's just get started. So what do you think to the movie?
Like, I know this might seem skeptical to some people, and I need another rewatch, I think, before deciding this. But honestly, like, when I finished watching 10 Cloverfield Lane, I was shaking. Like, it's an experience I've never quite had, like, in a theater before. I've never reacted to a movie quite like the way I reacted to 10 Cloverfield Lane. I was literally shaking, my jaw was open, I didn't know, I had to sit there for a couple of minutes just to process just how good the movie I just watched really was. It might be one of my favorite movies. It's the movie franchise, the sort of movie Hollywood needs right now. It's the sort of franchise we need right now, and it's possibly one of the best movies I've ever seen.
That's high praise.
Yeah, high praise indeed, but unbelievable as it is, I really did love this movie.
Yeah, I can see why. I also really enjoyed the movie for the most part. It really left me with a lot to think about, and how it links into the original Cloverfield. There's so much more to this movie than just the content of the film.
Yeah, there's a lot more to, like, its characters, its story, and beyond, like, you know, theories and such and things like that. Like, we're gonna have a lot, like, I can see in the coming months, like, fans and people are gonna have an awful lot to discuss with this movie and dissect and such. Like, there's more to it than what you see at face value.
We have one thing in particular to talk about, which is probably the thing most people will be talking about, and that's the ending.
Yeah, definitely the ending.
So the last 15 minutes where she escapes the bunker. Do you want to say what happens and how you felt about it?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, of course, spoilers. I'm assuming people are going in with this with the assumption of spoilers. It's about the ending of 10 Cloverfield Lane. But, so yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, incredibly cute. Just going to put that out there. She leaves the bunker. She's, stopped John Goodman. She's escaped and such, and thinking, wow, she's finally in the clear. Then aliens. Just out of nowhere, the movie's just like, aliens! And they come down, and she's trying to escape the alien. She puts her gas mask on. It's incredibly intense. It's a thrilling sequence. And the car gets sort of picked up by this, like, mecha slash worm, like, alien creature ship, which pulls her up, and she throws a Molotov at it. Of course, and it explodes, and yada yada yada. She finds out there's like a resistance against the aliens, and she goes left to Houston because she wants to join them. And that's sort of the summary of the ending. And me and Thomas sort of have somewhat differing opinions on it. I really loved the ending. What did you think about it, Thomas?
I was initially quite mixed, because when she first got out, I was impressed by the idea of the aliens thing. It took me back. I wasn't sure if I liked it first or not. In hindsight, I think that was a really brave choice, and a choice that really benefited the movie. Still, the one thing that just kind of leaves me as a flaw with maybe not a flaw with the movie, but just something I didn't think fit with the rest of the movie was, how you say, the unbelievability of the action. Just the kind of things where she's like throwing the Molotov to the weak point of the alien, which from a movie that's so smart and, you know, enjoys the slow moments, something like that just felt, I don't know, it's obviously they didn't do it for, like, to entertain, to try and get a bigger demographic.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It wasn't because of that, which is why when the more I think about it, that's what I appreciate about the ending.
Like, me and Thomas both read this article on it, and it's really interesting. Like, the whole idea behind it is it's more a metaphorical of her turning left and fighting the aliens. It's sort of a metaphor for how she's she's realized she can fight against her abuse, and that, you know, there's the whole speech she made about how she wanted to do something for other people, how she wanted to do something for herself. This is sort of her going through the extremes and fighting that abuse and realizing she can fight back. She's making a decision. She's turning left. It's very it's sort of like a completion of a character arc. And part of the reason why, as unbelievable as that action was, and the movie admittedly took itself very seriously, I think it did fit with the movie. I think it fits with what Cloverfield as a franchise, and Cloverfield, it's now synonymous with, is going for. Sort of this very genre exercise-y, kind of very genre filmmaking. And I think it was an interesting, like, twist. It's not really, like, the film, I feel, earned it. It wasn't like, oh, you were expecting aliens. you don't know what to expect. The movie plays with your mind. You're not sure what's going on out there. You know, it turns you off, it turns you on again. You're not sure. Maybe there isn't something. Maybe there is. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. And you're never quite sure what it is. And admittedly, another movie, like a worse movie, a lazy movie, wouldn't have been able to do that. Would have been able to make you question it. But 10 Cloverfield Lane isn't a lazy movie, and it was able to do it. So that way, on that ending, I feel that for some people, like another movie would have come off as lazy, silly, generic, and really just, as you said, unbelievable.
There's an interesting point you made, like, when I was watching the movie, I was reminded of Ex Machina in the way I could sort of see where this was going. But the thing is, with this movie, it completely defied my expectations, because when I was watching it, I was thinking, oh, I bet people are going to be complaining that the ending's too predictable. Because when I got out and I saw the birds, I was like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an alright ending, but I bet, a lot of people will be having the same complaint had with Ex Machina in the way they can see the ending coming too easily. And then you see the alien ship sort of, I think it's the alien ship's the first thing you see, and it just comes off over the cornfield, and it's like, oh, he was right, and now she's probably dead.
Yeah, no, it's sort of as Grace from Beyond the trailer put it, it's out of the frying pan and into the fire, like very literally in like a very big way.
Yeah.
It could have been like very like mysterious and aloof, and you're not quite sure. Like it ends with the birds flying over, but something has to have happened. And whilst that would have been mysterious, and it would have been a chilling ending, I feel like it would have felt, very sort of unsatisfying. You would have been like, well, I want some sort of explanation, I want something. And whilst it doesn't like go full on exposition on you, and it doesn't go, here's this, here's that, it shows you. It shows you what you need to know. It gives you your answers, and it completes a character arc. It fits with the sort of genre movie that 10 Cloverfield Lane and the Cloverfield as a franchise is. And it also, I thought it was the sort of movie that, this is very personal to me, but I used to make movies as a kid, and it's the sort of movie, if I had the money, I would have made as a kid. And that's part of what I loved about it. It's one of those movies that makes you want to make movies and watch movies and love movies. And I think that ending was very much so part of it, because it felt like, I don't know what I want to say. This is going to sound a bit very classically movie in a sense. And I know that doesn't make much sense, but just it felt classic, and it felt so earned, and it was great. I loved it.